We're fast approaching an AI powered world, and my goal today with this presentation is to not have you survive, but thrive in it. When ChatGPT first came out, November 2022, can you believe it's almost been 2 years since it first came out? Being a geek at heart, I jumped in head first to learn its benefits for my work and also for agents like yourself. And today, being on that journey for 2 years, I have developed an AI first mindset. And over this time, I've had the honor of speaking at industry conferences and giving AI keynotes. And the number one need that has come out of that is proper AI training and awareness. I've also talked to several agents as I host a weekly AI podcast on their use of AI. So I say all of that to simply say this. In today's session, I will bring you the best ideas for beginners, or if you use it regularly, to get on the journey of being an AI skilled agent. At the end of my presentation, I will share with you resources to follow through on everything I cover here today. Let's get started. Can you imagine doing real estate today without the internet or the smartphone? Unimaginable, right? Well, AI is predicted to be bigger than those two revolutions. Just like the recent NAR settlement that forced us to embrace new practices, it is time to embrace AI responsibly so you're not left behind. In the next 3 to 5 years, 80%, yes, 80% tasks that we do can be AI assisted. Can you imagine the boost in productivity? Every transformative technology tends to create a separation season. Let's take the smartphone as an example. If you and I have the same iPhone, yes, I recognize there's a few Droid users out there, but if you and I have the same iPhone and you know how to use the iPhone to create better video, you will get better and different results than me, although we have the same iPhone. Same thing with AI. There are 3 types of agents that are watching this session today. One that is aware of AI, maybe used it a couple of times, but really not using AI. The biggest chunk of agents that are watching this are probably in category 2. Some use of AI. You've used it for, copy and pasting some prompts, trying for ideas, etc. But there's very few that have gotten on the journey to become skilled with AI, to know when to use it, how to use it, to get the best results, similar to the iPhone analogy. So my goal today is to whet your appetite so you get on the journey to be an AI skilled agent. To become an AI skilled agent, you need to have a proper foundation. A mindset you need to embrace is any AI tool like ChatGPT is similar to a skilled but untrained employee. Would you expect good results from an untrained employee without providing the resources and training for them? AI is no different. Enter the 4P foundation. Prime is the first P. More on that in the next slide. Second is prompt. This is where you give instructions to the AI to perform a task that the AI understands. And then when the task returns whatever you asked it to do, that's the polish phase. You look for compliance, accuracies, you go back and forth, and then when you're happy with the output, that's when you choose to publish it. Now let's take a look at Prime. All of the 4 Ps are important, but if I had to pick one P that is the most important, that is Prime for you to become an AI skilled agent. This is the phase where you're training the AI and providing background information to give it context needed to generate what you're asking for. We love our acronyms in real estate. Besides 4P, here's another one for you. RISE. Role, input, steps, and expectation. Let's take a quick look at each of those. Role, as an example, could be act as an experienced social media marketer, copywriter, real estate business coach, and so on. Input, you can provide examples of outputs you've liked that you wanted to mimic, your writing style, target audiences, first-time homebuyers, etc., and the tone. All of those things are part of the input you're giving it so it understands what you're asking for. Steps, you can give it specific instructions. Here's a good one. You can tell ChatGPT or any AI tool, ask me questions to understand my request before you start generating it. And expectations, here's where you can give direction to AI to the type of output you need. Give me the output in a table form, or produce it in highlights in a conversation style. All those are expectations. Now, let's take a look at 3 examples of AI tasks you could go do today if you haven't already done so. Okay, task number 1 for you as you leave this presentation. When was the last time you updated your website bio or maybe even a LinkedIn bio? Here's an example prompt that we can walk through, and keep 4P and rise as we walk through this. So look at the first bullet. You're an experienced copywriter for real estate agents with marketing expertise. Write a professional bio for LinkedIn. You could use website there. For real estate agent, bio should show my credentials, personality, and style. Should highlight my unique value proposition to potential leads researching you online. The tone and voice, talk about that. End with a call to action. Use the information below to create the bio, and you can give it everything you feel should be included. And look at the last line. Ask me any questions you have before writing the bio. This is a great start for you to embrace the 4P and rise. Go do and update your online bios, because they need refreshing every 6 months for sure on your website and or LinkedIn. All right, let's take a look now at listing descriptions. This is where everybody's whetted their appetite with ChatGPT, but most of them are using single shot prompting. What do I mean by that? They're basically just saying, give me a listing description for 121 Main Street with some basic information. But let's look at this prompt, analyze it a little bit, 4P and rise it. You're a highly experienced marketer with a lot of real estate property marketing expertise. Your expertise includes understanding of the Fair Housing Act. Write a description for home for sale. Description to write should meet the following criteria. Focus on the features. Use descriptive and persuasive language to describe the features. Here's fair housing. Do not talk about specific types of buyer or buyer circumstances. Reference age, race. Do not do any of that. Description should be 2,500 characters or less. Give it all the details, and then start to check your output. You'll be much better off if you use prompts like this when you start to think about 4P and rise. One more example. Well, we are approaching that time of the year when you should have a business plan for 2025, don't you think? So, can ChatGPT help you come up with a business plan? Well, let's look at it. Act as a successful real estate coach role that incorporates the learnings from Tom Ferry. Again, I picked Tom Ferry as an example. It could be Brian Buffini, whoever you believe in. I want to take my real estate business from doing 15 transactions in 2024 to 25 transactions in 2025. I would like to be 70% on listing side and 30% buyer side. Again, you can give it your transaction mix in 2024 as well here. My database consists of 300 people. Hopefully it's in BHHS Connect or Rev, of which 100 are past clients, and the rest I met at open houses, sphere of influence networking events. Ask me as many questions as you have before writing the plan. The end goal, expectations, the end goal is to write a marketing plan to accomplish my goals in 2025 and provide an output in table form by marketing channel. If go do that, come up with your real estate business plan, and AI would have gotten you faster to get your business plan than you actually sat down with pen and paper and wrote it. Tip number 4 for you. When was the last time you could actually easily create market stats with leveraging AI quickly for any area you serve? If you're not aware already, you should go to narrpr.com and search for an area. Here we're looking at Dallas, Texas for the month of July 2024. Type it in. It comes up with the market stats, but more importantly, pay attention to create script you see on the screen. If you click that, you have an AI-generated script. It's going to give you whether you want to target buyers or sellers. Again, embracing a tool like this will make you comfortable with AI and knowing when to use this for your market insight work that you're doing for your clients. As you start to embrace AI more and more and get comfortable, you can start to create social media posts for the whole month or 3 months in 5 minutes or less. Let's walk through the process. So first thing is you want to kind of look for topics that your consumers want to hear about. They may be talking to you about it, so you're well aware of what those topics are. But let me introduce you to a tool It's a free tool to find out what are people searching for. And then we'll use ChatGPT to create the post content, and then we'll use Canva to create the graphics, and boom, that results in awesomeness. Alan Smith from Berkshire Hathaway Home Service New England Properties is going to dive in a little bit more to Canva on his specific use, but I want to show you one other application in how you generate 30 social media posts in 5 minutes. Let's take a look. So the first tool I want to give you is answerthepublic.com. What does this do for you? It basically, it searches YouTube, Google, Bing, and all online sources to give you topics that people may be searching for, similar to Google Trends, etc. But I like Answer the Public. So I put in home improvement ideas that will give the homeowners most value. And so I picked that topic. And then I went to, I go to ChatGPT, and here's my prompt. Again, you can give it 4 Ps and rise it, but in the interest of time, I'm just kind of giving you a specific case here because I've given it a lot more priming prior to asking what I did here. Create 30 ideas for home improvement that improve the value of a home. Each idea should be in 10 words or less. Why? Because I want that to fit on a Canva graphic, which you'll see in a second. So it gave me 30, I'm showing you 10, and I export that to a CSV file, and then I go to Canva and I do a bulk import. I've picked the template already, which is that phone with my picture, and you will need the Canva Pro account, not the free account, but ChatGPT and Answer the Public, both are free. So in one import, guess what it did here? It basically said home improvements that add value. I fixed that. On the import, I said upgrade kitchen appliances in bold and what specifically. And I got 30 posts, and I'm only showing you like 10 here on screen. Boom, in 5 minutes. And you can repeat that for anything. So you're using Answer the Public to search for information, you're using ChatGPT AI to generate the ideas, you're exporting it and you're importing it into Canva, and boom, you got it, okay? And if you need to walk through a video of this, just go to my YouTube channel. I've done a short video on walking you through this process. Okay, moving right along. As we wind down, let's take a look at my top 5 AI apps or tools. It's hard to pick 5, but here are the ones you can get started with. I would absolutely recommend start with ChatGPT if you haven't already. That's where you begin with all the learnings you have and the journey towards an AI skilled agent. The next one is Perplexity. Do you know that's the second most used AI tool in a survey recently? And what does Perplexity do for me? Remember when you do Google? I've stopped using Google because Google gives me 10 blue links. I got to spend a lot more time. Perplexity is a conversational style AI engine which points you to the sources. Download it. You can use it for free and you'll never look back, and you might not use Google again. The third one is Opus Clip. When you create, and today at the session, you're going to hear about video, or you've heard about video, you want to commit to doing video. Opus Clip takes long-form video content and converts it into short viral clips for you to share on social media. The fourth one is Captions AI. Captions AI is an amazing video tool that'll convert your video into different languages. It has an AI edit function, including AI EYE contact. So if you're not looking at the camera, it makes your face look at the camera. So a lot of cool tools all built into one app, Captions AI. And last but not the least, Virtual Staging AI. It's a great AI-powered website that I'm going to show you here next that will take and do virtual staging for you at a fraction of the price that you may be paying a tool like Box Brownie. Let's take a look at a couple of tools. Okay, first up, virtualstagingai.app. That's the URL. I want you to try it. You can try it, upload an image for free, no sign up required, to kind of look at what it can do. And this is AI at work, folks. This is before, this is after, and this is a great tool at a fraction of the price for you to take a look at how agents are leveraging AI for virtual staging. Second, I want to quickly show you this. Corey from Edina Realty is going to cover this in terms of how he's using custom GPTs. To level set, custom GPTs are a flavor of ChatGPT for a specific task. as of May 7th, if you have a free ChatGPT account, you can access all of the public custom GPTs. So as an example, I have the paid account, but your view is going to be similar. When you log into ChatGPT, you will see a box for Explore GPTs or a menu item. If you click that, you're going to be taken to this page where there are millions of GPTs. However, if you type in my name here, you will start to see some GPTs pop up. Agent skills for an R. Click it, and you can start to use it. And there's several ones. I mean, you see some that are published just for me because I'm the user. You're seeing them, but you will not see them unless they're public. One-click listing presentation whiz. How about a social media captions? You click it, and you simply start the chat. And if you're new to custom GPTs, you can always ask the question, what does this GPT do? So if you were to click that, it's going to tell you what this GPT does. It's going to ask you here, what is the tone of your post? Key highlights, target audience, visual elements. And it's going to then write up a GPT output for TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Google My Business, and X. So I would encourage you to go to Explore GPTs, type in my name, and start to play with some custom GPTs. And when you get comfortable with custom GPTs, you will need a paid ChatGPT account to create them. Because I have it, I can create it. And at that point, you can build anything you have a process for, you can build a GPT for to fast forward and become way more productive leveraging AI than without. Now, let's take a look at resources and we'll wrap up. Well, as I said, I host a weekly podcast, drops every Wednesday morning. There's close to 40 episodes. I would encourage you to subscribe to the show. It's on all major platforms. Listen to agents like yourself that are sharing what they're doing with AI to become an AI skilled agent. Follow the show, and I also publish it on YouTube channel, wherever it's comfortable. Follow the show to learn more. Also, at realestateaiflash.com, you can subscribe to a weekly AI newsletter that drops every Tuesday morning. That is, again, not a fire hose of information. We distill it down to keep it focused on your journey for being an AI skilled agent. There's also a playbook. All of the prompts that I've shared on this session and then some are on a digital AI playbook that's available on that website that you simply need to bookmark. I would never consider printing it because we continuously revise it to keep you up to date. And last but not the least, I'm working on a Real Estate AI Academy coming soon, so you can join the waitlist there. And the purpose of the Academy is to make you an AI skilled agent, give you a certification, and teach you all of the principles that are just not possible in a 10-minute session here today. As you embark on your journey to being an AI skilled agent, you will automate the ordinary with AI so you can have the time to personalize the extraordinary, which is your client relationships. After all, our business is human.